Happy with the way everything's going?
What?
I said, are you happy with the way everything was going?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Is the horse happy?
He's happy. Everybody's happy here.
So what kind of feel 15 years later does this have?
I'm sorry?
What kind of feel does this have now that it's been 15 years since you took up work for the Derby?
Yeah, good. Feels very good.
I mean, is it different than it was? Things change?
It's always exciting, you know. Nice to have a good horse.
What'd you do with him today?
We galloped him around and then took him back to the big starting gate at the quarter pole and stood him and then galloped him some more.
Is he handling it all okay?
Yep, looked good.
Post position draw later today. Anywhere in particular you'd like to land or not land?
Just somewhere in that gate. Not much we can do about it.
Richard, you've talked, I've seen you on TV and heard you several times that this horse has got everything it takes. Can you kind of go into a little detail and talk a little bit about that?
Well, he's just gifted with so much ability and a very sweet mind and kind temper. And with that, it took him a few races to become a man. You know, racing did him good and brought out the best in him. Some of the cheaper horses, not as good horses, sometimes racing sets back because it's too much for him. But he's all man, and it brought the best out in him.
Wayne Lucas always said everything has to be exactly right on the day when you go to that starting gate. It sounds like your horse, everything's exactly right.
Been perfect. Just need to get a few more days.
Do you kind of hold your breath between now and then? Or
Oh yeah, it's the job of a trainer. We're always walking around short of breath.
Do you think the turf experience he had early in any way made him a better horse, or just
I'd like to make that up and make it sound intelligent. Yeah. I'm going to use your line, yeah.
Richard, I know
It didn't hurt him.
I know you've been here. Just a general comment about what it would mean to win the Derby for you. Just another.
Nothing like the Derby. Something I've always wanted to do, just like any other horse person. So, just see how things unfold here.
Is it? It's very difficult because this is the first time a 3-year-old goes against these, the great horses that'll be in this race, and is that why it's so difficult? Is he's finally mature? You said your horse is now matured. He's a man now.
Yeah.
I didn't answer that question exactly how I wanted, but
Yeah.
I think you understand what I'm getting at.
You know, they only get one chance to run in the Derby.
Right.
One day is of their 3-year-old year. So it's got to come together that day or it doesn't work. So we're hoping it's coming together. So far, so good.
The field is, and I know you probably really don't want to talk about anybody else in the field. Anything that stands out about any of the other horses in this field?
I've watched them out there at that break and haven't seen one I didn't like. A lot of good-looking horses out there. Yeah.
You seem to be handling the pressure pretty well.
Well, as long as they don't put me out there, I'm okay.
All right, thank you. Good luck.
All right, thank you. All right.